Bringing a new skill to old school RuneScape has been a discussion since 2014. As of now, 3 ideas have been proposed, including Artisan, Sailing, and the most recent one, Warding. Artisan was polled in 2014 and failed to reach success, having only reached 56% of the yes votes. Following on from that, in 2015, Jagex decided to poll the skill Sailing, which also saw no success, having reached 68% of the yes votes and being short by only 7%. With a trend of skills failing to surpass the polls and Warding being the most recent to be implemented, the question arises for today's video: does old school RuneScape need a new skill? There are only 2 answers to this question, therefore, I will be dissecting both viewpoints why we do need a skill and why we may not. There are always challenges to be overcome in RuneScape, and ideally, this is why we've been playing for so long. More challenges would result in a longer time span for players. This is noticeable when seeing max players doing the new clue scrolls and fighting the newer bosses such as the Inferno. New content keeps the game moving and avoids it from being stale. We've seen new bosses, quests, treasure troves, and so on. However, we're yet to see a new skill be implemented to the game. The challenge provided will be fresh new, as you will have to learn through trial and error all the different ways of racking up large amounts of XP in a specific time frame. Apart from that, there are no more reasons that I can think of to bring a new skill to the game. When a game is seen to be doing fairly good, the community of that game fear big changes, and a new skill without a doubt is a big change. A new skill could potentially affect the market and force players to grind more. These are both things that the majority of the community dislike. Furthermore, we cannot deny the fact that a vast amount of development time would be used for this. Many players would prefer to see improvements in current skills rather than adding a new one. This was seen when Jagex added the Wintertoad boss to help level up firemaking. Finally, people play old school RuneScape because they dislike the route that Jagex took when making RS3. The nostalgic feel keeps players happy and reminds them of the game they played as a kid. If a veteran player returns to RuneScape and decides to play old school, he will be left scratching his head over the fact that a new skill has been added to the game, since it doesn't correlate to what he played in his past. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of a new skill being added to old school RuneScape. Personally, I'm pretty neutral about the whole situation. RuneScape is good as it is and doesn't really need a vast change put to it. But on the other hand, when Summoning was released in 2008, many players including myself had no issue with it and carried on playing the way we wanted. That's it for today's video. If you have any video suggestions or want to see other style of videos, drop a comment down below and I will try my best to implement it. Until next time, peace.